It's just one of the bad days at the office.
Right. And Coach, I think many people are asking why did Frederick Asare have to leave the national team camp for this game? Because most people know that we currently have two goalkeepers and then Patel on loan and features. And why did we have to bring Frederick Asare from the national team?
Yeah, I think it's because of the fact that Dala said he was not mentally and psychologically ready and putting his race. He engaged the goalkeeper's coach on Friday night and told him that, which is Najao, and told him that he was not ready for the game. Najao returned also engaged his colleague, Juma, who is still on national assignment at the program. And then he called him back in the night, and then he engaged him. Dala said he was still not ready for the game. So Saturday morning, that was yesterday morning, for a shake-up, Najao went to him and engaged him again, and he still stood by his position. But then I was brought in just at the beginning of the training, and then I told them that, okay, let's finish with the training. I went to see the lad, engage him, and he told me that mentally and psychologically he was not ready. Because to him, some pre-match feelings that he has, that gives him confidence to be able to win that game. And he's not happy with this. And looking at the nature of the game, to him, he realized that the game was so dear to the heart, and therefore staying away for some time before this game, he thought that he couldn't be ready for the game. So thereon, we decided to engage the FA, and then the FA also engaged the head coach of the Blasters, which is who also granted permission, because that meant that we're going to be left with only one player, because he said he was not ready. So once he was not ready, they cannot even put him on the bench, because anything can happen that he has to go in. So basically, that's the reason why we didn't see him. We have to bring in Frederick Asare. It's not any other thing.
Right. I know you would always want to worry about the technical aspect of the game, preparing your team, but how frustrating is that for you? In a case where Frederick Asare was injured, the player saying psychologically I'm not ready, do you think, when I say your bosses, I mean the management, are they going to take action on this particular case, or you haven't spoken to them about that?
Oh no, this one. I mean, this very decision that we took, that Asare came, management was part of the process, so they are aware. They are aware of these details are given to. As for the whatever is there, I mean, that one, we have to move on. That is it. That's what I have to say. We have to move on. That's it.
And Coach, still on the Ghana Premier League, that's a little bit from today's game. You've been in coaching for, if I can recall, I think almost a decade now. We had a call up for the Blasters. Only one player from the league was called. What does this say to you as coaches when the entire season just a player is being called from the local league to the national team?
I mean, calling a player, it depends on the coach. I mean, there are so many good quality players in the league, but every coach and his style of play, defensive structure, offensive structure, the caliber of players that he thinks that can fit into his general structure. So I will not say that it's not about the fact that we don't have quality in the league. We have quality in the league. Individual players are very good, but it all depends on the coach who is making the call out. So what I have to say is that as coaches, we need to work harder, and as players, we also need to work harder, so that moving on, more people will be called, more players will be called to join the Blasters, the main Blasters.
Coach, good afternoon. We saw that you used one Ishak Fuseni instead of Emmanuel Kote. Emmanuel Kote in the last 3 games ahead of this game has been very excellent, but all of a sudden we didn't see him in your starting lineup today. Why that change, and how did Fuseni fare to you in terms of the right back position that he played?
Yeah, I think Kote had 3 yellow cards, accumulated yellow cards, which per the rules of the game, means that he has to miss a game, and he had to miss this game too. That was why he didn't see Porto in there. It was because of suspension. I think Fusini, this has been his first major start. I spoke with him, I had one-on-one with him. I think he did his best. He did his best as a first-time starter. So I will encourage him to look more confident, more hopeful, and then work harder so that subsequently, if he gets the opportunity, he'll be able to give his all to the team.
Right, thank you so much, Doc. Congratulations.